we can weave. Watch them when they hide in their sleeves. Don't even come out the fleas. Don't even pay no mind. Cause I'm dressing that the supreme. Nah, the NLFTS, black culture, the blueprint. No with the BS, I'm doing my best. They washed out, need to give it a rest. The tables turn while they try to confess. I'm still the same, needing my space. Could be evil, but look good in the face. They half-hazard, but I'm keeping my pace. They half-hazard, but I remember when I was 11 and watching my blood on the TV get spilled out. Now I got a little older, no love for the system, and I'm reaching back for the now. And it's really tough, I don't.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Tuesday baseball on the show. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here comes a pitch. Xander Bogaerts in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now it's even up.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And it's even up. And now it's filled up. So here's Scherzer. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Scherzer gets the punch out. 1 out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And now 2-2. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Juan Soto now. Scherzer deals. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys along with Clemens and Randy Johnson to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. In there, and it's 0-1. Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. Up the middle, McNeil. That ends the frame. 1 left for San Diego. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show. And back here at Citi Field. And on the mound in this one, Yu Darvish.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Now it's the right fielder, Danny Mendick. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Here's Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And it's fouled away. Chris, Yu Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. In the air, right field. Kim on his way over. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Mendick round second on his way to third. The relay, in comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mets. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for three. Here's Pete Alonso.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7, 8 pitches that this guy had. And wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
And there's the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Man at first, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. And the 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Good bad ball hitting right there. Just kind of threw the barrel at the ball, trying to protect with 2 strikes, and sometimes it works out well for you.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
0-2 now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Mets 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back. New inning getting started. Digging in, Adam Engel. And a pitch. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he grabs it foul. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, McNeil. On to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, the catcher, Austin Nola.
And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ha-Sung Kim in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Darvish back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the left fielder,
Nelson Cruz up now for the Mets.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Darvish, a former All-Star.
0-1.
He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That one missed. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Rougned Odor. Scherzer back to work. Odor, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 0-1 down. in there at the knees. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The pitch. In the dirt. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Had the day off yesterday. Grisham hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. The wind of the pitch. To the right side. McNeil gets it to first. That takes care of Grisham. And here is Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K. Padres down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Danny Mendick. And the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Waste no time there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guillorme measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. And the 1-0. Hit on the ground might be 2. Kim to second, on to first, double play. Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Citi Field. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. The wind of the pitch. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next one misses. 2-1. That's in there, and now 2-2. Outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. He's in there.
wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Soto in the box now, takes strike one. Caught looking his first time up.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing, and he popped it up. Lindor moving under it, squeezes it, and there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Stepping in for San Diego, Matt Carpenter. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And that's down and away. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking. And the Padres waste a chance.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
The batter now is Adam Engel. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Out towards right center field. McNeil brings it in for the third out. Padres leave one. They trail here 1-0. Bottom 4. Now here is Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And here it comes. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next for New York, Salvador Perez. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it is gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Francisco Lindor. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. Lindor retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. To the warning track, makes the catch. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. And the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
The 1-2. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
The batter number 7, second baseman.
And now here is Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1. Nola aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's the strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. LoCastro gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now a long throw to first. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Line drive. LoCastro calls it in, 2 away. Next for the Padres, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. They say you win.
0-1.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And no one can get there. It falls in. Nola coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play. Maybe an error, maybe a hit.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. And that's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that'll do it. Padres with a run-scoring double, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up to this level. Every day at home, spitting every day alone, wishing.
And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for New York, Nelson Cruz. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Flied out his first time. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now batting Tim Locastro, 0-1. And the righty deals. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Cruz on second. Escobar on at first with nobody out. Not even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And there's one away.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Guillorme goes after that one for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Padres. Carlos Carrasco getting loose out there. Martinez getting cranked up as well.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Queens, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Jake Cronenworth. Scherzer back to work. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The flip to the pitcher covering. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Juan Soto. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. 0-2 now. Stays alive.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Carpenter getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Carpenter, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Scherzer gets the punch out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Mets 2. And welcome back, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
And he deals. There's the strike. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Odor, throw to first. And that takes care of Alonso.
Number 13.
Salvador Perez up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Perez goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat well all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
That misses, and 1-1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 0-2. That's inside.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is
that ends the inning, so we take a break. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead it 2-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Adam Engel. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball left side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Kicks and fires. Fly ball down the line. LoCastro under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. And that's in there for strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes. That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Nola, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. McNeil over to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam and they end the inning.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Bullpen action for the Padres. Drew Pomerantz getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Wilson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Y to kick the pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Cronenworth, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So up next, Nelson Cruz.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
The pitch. And now 1
ball,
and
2
2.
strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. Escobar out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Mets as they're unable to. Back here at Citi Field, and here is Rougned Odor. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Man, this has been impressive. Just now getting to 100 pitches as we start this 8th inning. He's given them a lot of length, and we'll see just how much longer they'll let him go.
0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter. Manny Machado looking to start something with 1 gone. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Nimmo quickly gets it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. That's to third. Zips it across. Bogaerts retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Machado around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 2-2.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's in there. And the count 1-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. Substitution being made at first. Here's the Padres pinch runner, Jose Azocar. Go-ahead run on base. Next to hit, Matt Carpenter. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Cronenworth, the lead runner, out at second. Azocar on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. So now into the game, Jose Azocar. He'll be out in left field. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Carlos Carrasco.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Tim Locastro. And the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. No outs, runner at first. At the plate, Luis Guillorme. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Locastro on the run. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Drew Pomeranz, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Wilson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now back, second baseman.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 3-2.
Such great concentration everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down, runner at first. And now Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a ball popped up. And it falls. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw. And he's there with a double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far. With his bit of strategy here, they issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
The 0-1. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him. 1 runs in.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Steven Wilson taking over on the mound.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now Nelson Cruz swings through that. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Adam Engel, taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Helsley.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Guillorme to first. Padres with only 1 out remaining. Kim stands in now and watches strike 1. And that one off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers. That one missing inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Out to short. On to first. Ball game, and the Mets add another to their winning streak.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now, even if it goes late. There's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.